Good evening, and thank you for joining us on this Thursday night. Tonight, as the war in Ukraine enters its second week, Russian troops are surging into the country. A senior Defense Department official tells CBS News that 90% of the forces that were at the border have now been deployed into battle. Russian troops have stepped up their brutality with an increased bombardment of major cities and civilian areas. Missile strikes are targeting residential neighborhoods as entire buildings, look at this, have been leveled. And a shocking revelation speaking in Vienna today. A U.S. government official said that the U.S. had credible information that the Russians were keeping lists of Ukrainians to be killed or sent to camps following their military occupation. The humanitarian crisis deepens as Ukraine surpasses the grim milestone of more than 1 million refugees who have fled across the border to neighboring countries in just the last week. The U.S. ambassador to the United Nations suggests the number could increase to more than 5 million before it's over. Well, we've got a team of reporters on this story, and CBS's Charlie D'Agata will start us off from the capital of Kyiv. Good evening, Charlie.
Good evening to you, Nora. President Volodymyr Zelensky once again pleaded for more international support today, asking once again for U.S. and NATO to impose a no-fly zone here, saying, if not, at least please send me some planes.
Civilians once again bore the brunt of Russia's full-scale assault when missiles slammed into residential neighborhoods in the northern city of Chernihiv. Emergency services say at least 33 people were killed. A dashcam video captures the moment multiple rockets shattered homes on city streets. With the sheer destruction from Russia's bombardment now stretching for miles across several cities, we're learning more about the massive explosions that lit up the sky here, just as we finished last night's reporting. The military says its defense systems intercepted at least 2 Russian missiles mid-air before they could strike their intended targets in the city. While Russian troops have taken control of the port city of Kherson, and they're closing in fast on Mariupol. Today, President Putin did acknowledge the Russian military is taking casualties and promised $50,000 to the families of fallen soldiers. This video shown on Ukrainian TV shows a Russian soldier given tea by locals and breaking down in tears as he's allowed to speak with his mother. In an effort to find a diplomatic breakthrough today, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky reached out directly to President Putin.
I think I have to talk with Putin. The world has to talk with Putin because there are no other ways to stop this war. That's why I have to.
Tonight, the capital awaits for the next round of explosions to rattle the city. Pregnant mothers spend another night taking shelter in the basement of the city's maternity hospital.
We are living in real hell. I could never imagine that something like that can happen in 21st century.
A city at peace not much more than a week ago, now welcoming new life into a dangerous and uncertain future.
The Pentagon says the Russians have launched more than 480 missiles since the invasion began. Today, President Biden accused the Russian forces of firing on civilians indiscriminately. Nora?
Charlie, I have to ask you, as the invasion is now entering a second deadly week, what is it like there on the ground?
Well, Nora, you may have noticed behind me, the city has been ordered into a complete blackout. The city itself is unrecognizable from a week ago. There are sandbags everywhere. There are cement barriers, barbed wire, checkpoints wherever you go. And they're all filled with heavily armed men with a grim determination to fight no matter the cost. Nora?
All right, stay safe. Charlie D'Agata, thank you.